Yep. And it's on.
Cool. This is Caitlin. I'm Robert Mendoza, and I'm originally from El Paso, Texas, and was raised in upstate New York in Syracuse. And I lived there till I was about 17 and had kind of like a little bit stricter upbringing. My dad was a cop, so it was kind of like being on probation for, I don't know, the first 15 years of my life probably. And then my mom was just like nicest lady ever. Still is the nicest lady ever. And I don't know, I got into skateboarding young. I was a baseball player for forever, like most Mexican kids. That or soccer, but we were a baseball family. And I remember quitting to pursue skateboarding, and my dad didn't talk to me for a while, so that was pretty funny. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Did your dad ever take you to school in a cup car?
No, he was like a probation officer, so he had a regular car.
Oh.
But I remember when I was 15, I told him I was going to either drop out of high school and pursue skateboarding, or I was going to graduate early. And I was from kind of like an inner city, so like kids didn't really do that. They didn't graduate early. I think our graduating class was only like 400 kids or something like that, but it started out around 1,000. And then I ended up doubling up and graduating early, moving to California when I was 17 with my best friend. And then shot over to Philadelphia, lived there for a while. And then Barcelona I went to. It was supposed to be like a 90-day trip, but I ended up living there for 2 years. And then back to Philadelphia, and then I shot out to San Francisco for a handful of years and started doing really good in skateboarding, and then hurt my shoulder and just kind of like finally transitioned out of that, which is probably like the biggest definitive part of my life. And I don't know, it was like everything that I was doing, I was pursuing skateboarding, and then all of a sudden it was gone. And that's when I moved to Denver, and I kind of went on like a downward spiral, lost myself, got really heavy into like alcohol and partying, and ended up going to college somehow and all that, and dropped out in my senior year, which was just like, I don't know, everybody in my family went to school and graduated college, and I felt like kind of a disappointment to my family. But then at the same time, I kind of think that they're proud because I got to see so much of the world and like do a bunch of shit. But I definitely lost it to like alcohol and partying and drugs, you know, and that sucked. That was a hard realization. And then I got myself sober about 4.5 years ago. Haven't drank since. Feels good. Always in the city life, and then finally I met her, and we just started kind of transitioning out into this, getting away from the city and living a little bit more simpler, a little bit more happy, not so much what everybody else wants, you know, like the rat race, getting away from it. And that's how we find ourselves here.
Would you like to add another story to besides the tattoo story, or?
No, that's good.
That's
That'll
good?
be mine.
Okay, sounds great.